Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making roasted chicken wraps, and right now it's like 6 a.m. and well 7 a.m. Sunday morning, and I'm getting ready to marinate my chicken thighs. I got these chicken thighs, they're skinless, boneless chicken thighs from HEB, which is a grocery store here in Texas, and I've already rinsed them off, and all my seasons include garlic pepper, seasonal, garlic powder, accent, onion powder, and this teriyaki marinade. So I'm going to marinate this for 3 to 4 hours in this storage bag, a Ziploc storage bag. Hopefully all of them fit. And so now I'll just season them. The first thing I use is going to be accent, because this kind of picks up the flavor. So this is the accent. And you're going to season both sides. Make sure they're laid out flat so that you season all parts of it. Okay, there's the accent. Then I'm going to go in with the onion powder, and most of my seasons are by McCormick. I'm from Maryland, so McCormick is, I think they're from Maryland too. And you're gonna make sure that you season the meat from top to bottom. Like I missed that part, so I'm gonna go back to the accent. Okay, that's the onion powder. Next I'm going to use the garlic powder by McCormick as well. And I have this stuff laid out on a napkin just so the napkin can absorb some of the water from when I rinsed off the chicken. And I kind of left it kind of damp because that's how it kind of absorbs most of the flavor. Alright, then I'm going to use a little bit, not much, of season all. Okay, and this is by Morton, and then the garlic pepper. Bam, garlic pepper. So now I'm going to flip them over and do the same thing on the opposite side. Don't use this, but this is teriyaki. My fiance picked this up in the commissary, so we're going to use this. And I'm going to put half of it in the bag. I'm going to use the whole thing. So I'm going to put half of it in the bottom of the bag. Okay, that's about half. And I'm going to throw these chicken thighs in there. And it is now 7 a.m. I'll probably let these marinate for until like 11 or 12. And then I'll pour the other half on top. Okay, so right now I'm gonna start prepping for my cabbage. I have the cabbage here, 2 rows of cabbage. I have a green bell pepper, a red bell pepper, onion, red and white, and I also have some fresh garlic. So I'm gonna start prepping for that. Okay, so now that I have all of my stuff chopped up, this is onions, white and red, garlic, fresh garlic cloves, green bell pepper and red bell pepper. I'm going to take this pot. I've already prepped the cabbage. So the cabbage is in the colander and it's being cleaned, drained. Here's the cabbage and it's almost ready. I'm just draining it out. And so I'm gonna use the bacon and I'm gonna put bacon in the pot and the garlic first. So what I'm gonna do is back this camera up because I'm gonna cut on the stove. And I have on the left front. I'm gonna put it on low because these are Viking. They're Viking pots, so they're non-stick, and I don't want them to burn up. I'm gonna use a little extra virgin olive oil, and I'm gonna put it on level 3. Just kind of cover the whole pot with that. And while that is warming up, I'm gonna chop up some of this garlic. And the onions, the bell pepper and all that, and the pot is warming up. And I'm also gonna use bacon. I use the maple flavor bacon for the cabbage, and I'm just gonna cut this open. Oh, this doesn't have the zip. And I'm just gonna cut these up, slice them up kind of small. I can tell that my pot is warming up, so at this time I'm going to try to drop some of the garlic in there and see if it... So you really want this to be on low heat because burnt garlic is the worst kind of taste, and you also have to add other veggies and stuff too. So I'm going to start with the bacon, kind of make sure that it's kind of medium done. It doesn't have to be completely done before you put the cabbage in, but you do want to make sure that it's, you know, it's sizzling. Sizzling! So I'm going to increase the heat because I could probably use a little bit more heat. So I'm going to put it on 3 to 4. The bell peppers, the green bell peppers, the red bell peppers, all of that. So I'm sauteing them. And you want to just take your time and do this. You want it to be, you know, like everything is really shiny and oily. So you want it to be like really sauteed. So that's that. And while they're getting soft and sauteing, I'm going to open up the Swanson chicken broth. Thumbnail. So now I'm seasoning the veggies with all the stuff that I showed you in the beginning of the video. And actually I probably should have seasoned this stuff earlier, but I forgot. So I'm seasoning onion powder, garlic powder, and it's really cooking down now. I have not added the cabbage yet. I'm getting ready to. The pot, straight from the colander. Ooh. You want to fill it up. So bam, that's all the cabbage. And it looks big right now, but it's definitely gonna, it'll soak down. And I just did a Snapchat asking, what do you guys think I should, what kind of meat should I put in this cabbage? It already has bacon, but I also have this Cajun style andoulie sausage to give it like a little, you know, to give it like a little kick. So let me know. So as you can see, the cabbage is boiling down. This is not hot. And I just keep kind of seasoning it to my liking. And it, oh, it looks so good. You don't want it to be mushy, so this is almost gonna be done. And I also have my bacon that I'm putting in the oven. This is just like a pizza pan. I like doing my bacon on the pizza pan because it's super easy. And I put it in the oven on 320, and I put it in there until it's not crispy. I like mine kind of crispy but not burnt. So this will be used for the chicken wraps. Rice rolls. So the chicken wraps will be actually wrapped in this, and they'll have roasted chicken, bacon, cheese, carrots, avocado, and I want to say celery, and then there's a special dipping sauce, but I'll show you guys how these work. This is my first time using them, but I got this from a local Asian market. You cannot find this at Walmart or anything like that. You have to go to an Asian grocery store. So I'll be back. And so I also decided to go ahead and add the andoulie sausage to the cabbage. So I'm just gonna open them up.
I got so many. I got so many.
Okay, so now I've added my andoulie sausage. I cooked them in another pan and I threw them in there. Now I'm gonna drain out some of the water that's in this pot. Well, it's not water, but some of the juice. So it looks so good. And I have the bacon in the oven, and now I'm gonna work on the pesto for the roasted chicken wraps. Okay, so now I'm doing the pesto, prepping for the roasted garlic chicken wraps, and this is how they're supposed to look. I got them off a recipe, well, off an Instagram page called Flavor God. I also have like several of their seasonings, and they're like no MSG, no salt, none of that. So the pesto for the wraps called for 2 to 3 handfuls of spinach, which I'm chopping up now in my Ninja. 2 lemons in the juice, and 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is what's in this thing right here. 1/4 cup of walnuts, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix this up. How much walnuts? 1/4 cup. So that'll be 1/4 cup. So here's the pesto. It looks so ugly, but oh my god, it tastes so good. Okay, I'm back. So I have the bacon. The bacon is like perfectly done. So I'll take each piece and I'll take a napkin, pat them off, and then they'll go inside the wraps. So this is the chicken that I marinated earlier today. This morning I started at 7 o'clock and it is now 10 o'clock. So I let it marinate in the Lares for 3 hours. And here's my pot that I'm gonna put it in. The oven is already preheated to 350. And I have olive oil so it won't stick, and a little bit of chicken broth so that the meat remains tender. So now I'm gonna take them out of the marinade and place them in the pan ready for an hour. I'll be back. I also forgot to tell you guys, I'm gonna use my Reynolds wrap and cover the pan. Okay, so now I'm prepping for the wraps, which are gonna be in these things, but the stuff that's gonna go in them will be the cucumber, the carrots, basil, and this is how I'm just cutting the cucumber. I'm cutting the skin off. It's gonna kind of be like a sushi wrap. So I'm gonna slice it like this, straight down, and then just really, really thin slices. So I'll be back. The cabbage is all done and ready. I'll let you see that. It's just sitting with low heat. Okay, so now as you can see, the chicken is done and I'm shredding it. I have my rice roll right here with cheese, carrots, cucumbers, and I'm adding bacon to it now. And then you wrap it. So this is my first time using one of these wraps. I'll let it soak in warm water first. And there you have it. That's one wrap. So let me show you the process to actually wrap them. Just in like a little pan. And here's one of the wraps. And I'm gonna take it and just kind of let it sit in here for a second. Or you can just let the hot water run over it so it can get real tacky.
I got so many.
It's really slimy looking. And very fragile. It's on the plate. And now I'm gonna come back over here and add the goods. So I do some cucumber, carrots, the chicken, the chicken came out so tender. Cheese, bacon, and then I didn't cut the avocado, but I'm going to cut it real quick. The avocado is not ready yet. So now I'm going to wrap it. And this rice paper is really sticky. Alright, that's number 2. And you can use a sweet chili sauce. I'll show you the sweet chili sauce. This is the kind of sweet chili sauce I like. Whatever you like, you can use. And here are the finished products and the cabbage. It looks so good. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching my cooking show. This is my first one, so please bear with me. This was really difficult to do, and my battery is getting ready to die. So have a good day and enjoy your roasted chicken wraps and your cabbage Cajun style with andoulie sausage and bacon. Have a good one.